Hi everyone, this is for Saturday, August 15th, and I'm using the Light Seers Tarot again, and I'm going to draw 2 cards for the morning, and 1 card for the theme and possibly the afternoon or early afternoon, midday, and then 2 cards for the later, or for, definitely afternoon and into the evening. And of course my intention is always coming from the laws of love, the forces of love, truth and wisdom, and to look in to see how we can best use the energy and consciousness of the day, or use the energy of the day in a conscious way. Okay, so we have the 7 of Cups, Page of Swords, High Priestess, King of Wands, and the 6 of Pentacles. So the morning starts out with lots of options, which is good. So it's a good time for tuning into what we really want. Prioritizing. It's really nice to remember that you have lots of options, but go for the most practical, but then again, coupled with the Page of Swords here, you know what, you guys, this together tells me that what we need to do is do more research. So, okay, what if we want to go here, whatever's here, do research about it. And if we're drawn to going here, do some research about it. Whatever it is, let the researching, and take your time with it. Take, as much time as you possibly need. Or as you need, as possibly can take, and research, and then keep tuning in. The research will often, at least when I've gotten into that type of energy, like every time, I've wanted to move house or something, or, when I moved from California to Oregon, it took me months to decide on Oregon, because I, traveled around a little bit and did tons of research online on different sites to understand weather patterns and where it might be the most safe. So, researching, going for what you want, prioritizing, that blending back and forth. This is really, really beautiful. It's definitely a day of decisions, that's for sure. Now, with the High Priestess as the overlying theme, let your higher self guide you. Yes, you go for what you want. You have options, but you do your research and also take it in and meditate on it. And that's another thing that's really helpful with making decisions, is to sit with a pad of paper on your lap and close your eyes and imagine going in one direction and see what comes. And write whatever comes through. And then imagine going in another direction and write down whatever comes. It's a good way to find your fears to work through. It's also a good way to get your intuitive guidance that comes through. And for some people, it might be drawing a picture rather than writing it down, drawing or color pens or something like that. But to keep going back in and, asking your higher self, asking your intuition. Now also, what this can convey, because she goes into silence, is it could be that not to speak out too much about your new things, that you're, if it's something that if it's a decision that only you can make alone, there's no need to tell anyone else until you're through with it, because you don't want anyone else swaying you or pulling your decision in a different direction. You want it to come from within, and that's what she's all about. So later on in the day, I think you're going to get that guidance there. And later on in the day, you're going to come from that powerful place of knowing that you can put it out there and you can get whatever it is that you're trying to, you can go wherever you're trying to go. You can get to whatever it is that you're trying to get. And you also can, if you need, you can get a loan to help you. You can borrow money. You can do some exchange of energy in some way with someone else and their resources. Like a little bit of the barter system. Or you can find someone else who wants to do the same thing, and then you can join forces from there. So this day, this weekend even, may have even, well, it looks to me like it has much more lasting implications than just this Saturday. Yeah, so that's really beautiful. I love seeing that. Let's, just for fun, oops, let's keep those cards out just in case. Let's use the Animal Spirit Oracle, or Spirit of the Spirit Animal Oracle. Okay. It's a funny name. Colette Baron Reed is the creator of the deck, and it's a really beautiful deck. It comes with a really nice magnetic box as well. Okay, so for Saturday the 15th, Saturday the 15th, okay, this one right here. I love that. Open to infinite possibility. Oh yeah, that certainly goes with, right here, certainly goes with the Six of Cups, doesn't it? I love how it's a starfish. So, I mean, if you just look at it visually, you know, it's that beautiful starfish in the center, but then all these options. You know, I think, of course, there's more than 5. And it, you know, so beautifully goes with just opening up to more and more. And that is also another meaning that I forgot to say, that to speak of, is, so I'm really glad I drew this other card, is that there is no difference between giving and receiving. So when we are giving from our hearts, or we are giving or putting ourselves out there into the world the way that that we want to, with whatever interests us, then you know, we're giving, but we're also receiving. And it's the same way for, you know, anyone else that we come into touch with. Like when we're sharing, you know, whatever we're feeling, or somebody is expressing themselves and you're receiving them, there's the giving from them and the receiving from yourself, and then vice versa. And it's all one energy exchange. It's all really, really beautiful. You know, hence the wonderful, you know, the infinite symbol, the infinity symbol here on the card. Yeah. Okay, so I think that's a good image to hold on to, along with the starfish. So maybe you can remember that throughout the day. Open to infinite possibility. Beautiful. Okay, you guys, I'll be back later. Take good care.